Hello everyone, and thank you for being part of the Arsena chapter. And please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you. As long as it's sports and as long as it is Arsena related, right about here at the Arsena chapter with me, your very host, KALS. So we definitely are talking about transfers and who's going where, who's definitely remaining at the club. Talking at attacking firepower that is definitely going to be enhanced at the club. Arsena. Anyway, where are you watching from? Which part of the world are you watching from? What are your names? You can get into the comment section so that we can always have a chat. And definitely, you can also let the world know where you are coming from. Let us know where you are watching from. It will be quite a good thing to know in which part of the world you are, and also possibly your names. Anyway, let's get the party rolling. Let's get the party started. So we definitely are talking about a few football players, but before we go there, it will be remembered that Arsena is playing Manchester United on the 22nd of July, and that's this Saturday. Happens to be tomorrow, isn't it? Anyway, drop your predictions. Whom do you think is going to win this game? It's going to be a very wonderful game that is going to be played in the United States of America. So let us know whom you think is going to win this game. With Arsena having three football players already in, and that is Declan Rice from West Ham and Kai Havertz from Chelsea, plus the former Eredivisie superstar, one of the best defenders in the Eredivisie. He was one of the best defenders in the Eredivisie, and that's none other than Jurrien Timber. Jurrien Timber was a very wonderful one, a very good one. Also is going to be on this game, and you'll remember that Manchester United has signed two football players, and that's Mason Mount. And also, apart from Mason Mount, they've signed Andre Onana, who was at one point in time a teammate with the one and only Jurrien Timber. And really, for some reason, ex-football players on big market, and that's why we're also going to be talking about Mohammed Kudus and his potential move to the club Arsena. And also really, I will remember that Manchester United already shopped a few Ajax Amsterdam football players. That's Anthony. There is Anthony from Ajax and also Lisandro Martinez. And now Arsena is heading for the second Ajax Amsterdam football player. But I think, Manchester United is now three of them because Andre Onana also is a football player who also played for Ajax Amsterdam under Erik ten Hag. But right about now, Arsena is not being left behind because when it comes to sporting talent, Mikel Arteta and Edu Gaspar always try and do the best. They always try to make sure they can get the best of football players, and the fact that Ajax Amsterdam is a very good one. That's why they are now looking at getting yet another attacking firepower football player that could definitely reduce the pressure on Bukayo Saka. As you already know, that Bukayo Saka really plays almost every single game. That's Bukayo Saka on almost every single game. He always plays, and that is really a bit. It can be a bit of hard work for him. He needs to sit down sometime, rest a bit, and come back much better. And God forbid, if anything really happens to him, then Arsena are not really in a good position of finding somebody as fit as him. But with Mohammed Kudus, really, they are sort of the same range, and we could see Mohammed Kudus really joining the club Arsena. So it will be remembered that Arsena has already laid foundation for the football player, getting the football player, as it is reportedly said that Arsena has already had a few talks with the football player, and that definitely is quite good. That's definitely something that is very nice. The fact that Arsena has already talked to Mohammed Kudus about the move, Mohammed Kudus is expected to really get Arsenal is expected to get a response from Mohammed Kudus very soon, as Arsenal are preparing to put in an initial bid for Mohammed Kudus, and not forgetting that Arsenal really has spent £208 million and is expected to spend again more than £100, and to be specific, what I got from different sources was that Arsenal is expected to spend more £150 million. So attacking firepower definitely is going to be enhanced. So looking at some football players, they could definitely be leaving, and that also will be bringing in a bit of money. Football players like Cedric Soss could definitely be leaving the club, and also do not forget that the one and only Thomas Partey has been linked to an exit of the club, and Thomas Partey really could be heading to the Saudi Arabian, the Saudi Pro League in Saudi Arabia, and also not forgetting that Juventus are also a club that are interested in Thomas Partey. So his release clause is £50 million, and we could definitely see that £50 million really get something in. And also do not forget that Balogun's release clause is also £50 million, and if you add on Cedric Soss, that's more than £100 million, and that's why the anticipation really is something more than that even. So talking about Balogun, very many Juventus, it's Italy side. In the Italy side, very many clubs are interested in Balogun, and Balogun could definitely be playing for any Italy side if the price is right. But having displayed quite good talent, will be remembered that the club Arsenal is considering keeping him. But if Arsenal sell him, then they can definitely get more targets. What do you think? Do you think Arsenal should sell Balogun or not? Anyway, let's talk about yet this football player that is a very good one, Mohammed Kudus. Really, I will be put to consideration that the club Arsenal are very, very much into the Mohammed Kudus transfer, and once all is really done, I'll definitely let you know. But an initial bid has not yet been put in for Mohammed Kudus, but talks are ongoing. But the club Arsenal is preparing an initial bid for the football player Mohammed Kudus to join the club Arsenal. Let us know what you definitely think about Mohammed Kudus and him joining the club Arsenal, as we definitely are more than interested in knowing your opinion and what you think about Mohammed Kudus. Do you think he should join the club Arsenal, as it is really the initial, it is in its initial stages. It is in its initial stages, and once it's done, really, I'll definitely let you know. I'll take you step by step. Everything that is done in this transfer, I will be glad to bring it straight to you. Anyway, let's talk about yet another football player, and we are talking about another Arsenal target, a very good forward, and that is none other than Moussa Diaby. Moussa Diaby has been a big link for the club Arsenal for some time. In the summer transfer window, he was linked heavily to the club Arsenal, and in the January transfer window, still heavily linked to Arsenal. In now 360, we are back to the football player being linked to the club Arsenal, and I will be remembered that he's been a big target for Arsenal. But right about now, as we speak, Arsenal have had an eye-opener over the football player after Aston Villa really put in a bid for the football player, but this bid was rejected, and that definitely gives Arsenal the confidence to go in for the football player. Ready for a bidding war? That's where we could definitely be going to. Arsenal are not giving up on the football player Moussa Diaby, who's a French professional football player, and Arsenal could definitely be going in for Moussa Diaby. And despite the fact that Arsenal has already signed a few more football players, now Arsenal is trying to make sure that they can sign more attacking football players. Attacking firepower is what Arsenal is trying to enhance. Let us know what you definitely think about this transfer, the football player Moussa Diaby. And if Arsenal was supposed to get, if Arsenal were to get one football player between Mohammed Kudus and Moussa Diaby, whom would Arsenal have to go for? Have your comments in the comment section. Have your say in the comment section. You can really dictate your say, dictate your comments down there in the comment section. Let us know, give us your opinion about the two football players as Arsenal is looking at enhancing attacking firepower. Otherwise, thank you, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever I've got to bring to you, as long as it's sports and as long as it's Arsenal related. Right about here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your very host, Abu KALS. Thank you and goodbye for now.